Welcome to Sports Express with Spencer Davidson. Brought to you by the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow, GPO Federal Credit Union, Herkimer College, and Scalzo, Zogby, and Wittig Insurance.
Coming up aboard the Express, high school football sectional playoffs are underway. We'll go around the horn with scores and highlights, including top seed New Hartford hosting West Hill. Plus a ton of girls soccer action in the sectional finals, including an all-local matchup between two heated rivals in Sauquoit Valley and Mount Markham. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sports Express. We have a scary amount of games on tap to kick off your holiday weekend. In a playoff edition of Sports Express, we're going to be starting out with girls soccer action. Champions would be crowned by the end of the night in the Section 3 finals out at SUNY Cortland. We'll start out in Class A. State-ranked #1 New Hartford taking on ESM in a battle of the Spartans. Picking up in the first half, New Hartford already up 1-0. Willa Pratt, great lead pass to Carolina Sekula. Her shot off the post. She follows it up. 2-0 New Hartford at this point. Then watch this. Allison Falvo through 4 defenders just under the diving goalkeeper. 3-0 at that point. Still first half. Alex Volo, beautiful pass over the middle to Falvo. She shoots top shelf where Mama keeps the peanut butter. Great, now I'm thinking about peanut butter. That made it look easy. 4-0 at the half. In the second, more New Hartford. Pratt, beautiful lead pass, and Arayhill, she sends it home. 5-0 Spartans at this point. They would go on to win 5-3, and New Hartford is the Class A Section 3 champs, advancing to the state playoffs. Our next game at Cortland had the 2-seed Clinton Warriors face off against the 4th-seed Skaneateles Lakers playing for the Class B championship. Both teams looking to get on the board. Here's Taylor Maxim with a beautiful pass to her sister Avery, who gets it past the goalkeeper, and right there to tap it in is Madison Luke. Clinton strikes first. Skaneateles looking to respond shortly after. Maeve McNeil crosses it to Catherine Morrissey, who uses her head to put it in. Lakers tie it up. Later on, Skaneateles sophomore Isabella Arroyo with a dime to Morrissey. She's all by herself and capitalizes on the opportunity, putting her team up 2-1. That would be the difference maker as the Lakers shock the Warriors in the title game, shattering Clinton's dream of perfection. Lakers are the Class B champions. In Class C, an all-local matchup as top seed and unbeaten Sauquoit Valley took on Mount Markham. Pick it up first half here, Olivia Khalil with a centering pass. There's a scrum in front, just chaos. Alyssa Shepard buries it. 1-0 Lady Indians. Still in the first. This time, Khalil is on the receiving end of the pass, and she finds the back of the net. 2-0 Sauquoit. Later in the first, it's Shepard again. Great shot here. This makes it 3-0, just powering it under the keeper. Sauquoit Valley goes on to win, is your Class C Section 3 champs. 4-0 the final there. Over on the other field, state-ranked #1 and unbeaten Poland was taking on 4-seed Lyme for the Class D title. The Indians got on the board first, but it didn't take long for the Tornadoes to respond. Lexi Bates from about 20 yards out rifles it to the back of the net. Poland on the board. We're tied at 1. Second half, wild sequence here. Lyme keeper Kaylee LaFontaine doing all she can to keep it tied. She stops Ava Mellon, then makes a diving save on Logan Cookenham, but Poland keeps the pressure. Lily McCauley feeds Bates, and the senior puts in her second of the night and gives the Tornadoes the lead. Later in the half, Poland looking to find a good insurance policy. Well, they cash in with a beauty. Shelby Higgs from downtown threads the needle. That is precision placement from 30 yards out and is all Poland would need. The Tornadoes win 3-1, push their unbeaten streak to 73 straight, and claim the program's 5th straight Section 3 Class D title. Whew, breathe, folks. That'll take us to the first intermission on Sports Express. Still to come, your Utica Comets had to come from behind if they were going to remain unbeaten. We'll take you out to the odd. But coming up next, we hit the gridiron for the first round of sectional playoffs. Top seed New Hartford at Don Edick Field, making it look easy tonight. Hands off the remote. The Express continues in a smidge.
If you want to join the conversation on Twitter, use #SportsExpress. This is Sports Express, brought to you by the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow, GPO Federal Credit Union, Herkimer College, and Scalzo, Zogby, and Wittig Insurance.
Welcome back aboard the Express. We shift gears to the football field now, where the sectional play began tonight for local teams. We'll begin in the Class B quarterfinals. To Don Edick Field, where the top-ranked Spartans of New Hartford clashed with the West Hill Warriors. Opening drive for New Hartford, it's Alex Culver taking the handoff, going untouched all the way to the end zone. Spartans strike first. West Hill looking for some momentum. Warriors QB Keller O'Hearn rolls left looking for Colin White, but it's broken up by Cole Rue. Spartans defense with a big stop there early. New Hartford looking to add on to their lead, and it's Rue doing it on both sides of the ball. Great running by the sophomore, puts the Spartans up 21-0, and they are rolling. The home team showing why they're the 1 seed. This time, it's Dominic Ambrose hitting pay dirt, 28-0 NH. It was all Spartans in this one, winning 56-0. They'll host number 4 Syracuse Institute of Technology on November 5th at 7 p.m. To the other side of town we go, where the number 3 Whitesboro Warriors hosted the 6th seed Brothers of Christian Brothers Academy in Class A. Fast forward to the start of the second quarter. Warriors down 13-0, but looking for a spark. Running back to Sean Hutchinson, pinballing through the Brothers defense. Nice gain for the senior on that one. And then check out this one. Deep ball from Colin Skirmont, picked off by John Massaro. He has a nice return, but watch this. Coughs it back up. Warriors with the ball back, they luck out. So the Whitesboro looking to respond after a CBA touchdown now. Warriors QB Kyle Meyer takes it himself, leaping over the official on his way in. Home team gets on the board, trailing 20-6. Warriors back on offense. Meyer ducking in and out of traffic. He finds Noah Chapman, 4-6. Whitesboro mounting a comeback. Last chance here for the home team now. Meyer drops back, scans, looks, throws, but is picked off by Marino Marola. CBA would go on to upset the Warriors on the road, squeaking by with a 20-12 victory. The Warriors finish this season with a 4-4 record. In Holland Patton, the student section is fired up and ready to cheer on their Golden Knights as they host Cazenovia in the Class C quarterfinals. About 5 minutes in, Lakers with the ball in their own 32. QB JP Hoke gets absolutely popped by Nick DeForest and coughs it up. Ryan Merrick scoops it and takes it the other way to the end zone. PAT no good, but a big fumble recovery puts HP up 6-zip. Less than 2 minutes later, though, Cazenovia responds. From the Knights 35, Hope connects up the middle with Arthur Rothfield. Nice leaping grab for him, and he activates the turbo boost to win the foot race to the end zone. Lakers convert on the extra point and lead 7-6. In the second, Kaz going for it on 4th down from the Knights 6. Hoke with the pump fake, looked to pass, decided to keep it himself. Smart move. Scrambles to the outside, maneuvers into pay dirt. That put the Lakers up 14-6. They'd go on to win 28-21. As Holland Patton's season has come to an end, they finish at 5-2. Class D now, a rematch of the regular season finale just a week ago. This time Adirondack hosted Notre Dame. Wildcats 7-0, Jugglers 0-7. First quarter, after a Notre Dame turnover, Cats take to the air. Brett Sanford, 41 yards to Bailey Gleesman. Two-pointer was good, 8-0 Adirondack after one. Second quarter, more Wildcats. Sanford calls his own number, bowls his way up the middle, extra effort, and is in there for the 8-yard score. He had a combined 241 yards and 4 scores tonight, 16-0, Cats. Later in the second, Ray Hennessy, like he was shot out of a cannon. No one is going to catch him. 41 yards for the score. He rushed for 182 yards and 2 scores. It was 24-0 at that point, 33-zip at the half. Adirondack rolls 64-12. They will face the winner of Sandy Creek and Waterville, who play tomorrow at 6. The semifinals are at CVA next Friday night. So other scores from out of town tonight. Let's start with Class AA. Baldwinsville ending RFA season by beating them 56-13, and Liverpool down Proctor 39-22. In Class B, Syracuse IT topped Camden 24-18. Homer down CVA 30-13, and they will face VVS, who beat Marcellus 32-7. Homer beat VVS 30-21 earlier in the season, so should be a great semifinal game. In Class C, Bishop Ludden beat Little Falls 32-8. And in Class D, Cato Meridian tops Herkimer 50-6. They will face the winner of Dolgeville and Onondaga, who play tomorrow. And in 8-man football, Weedsport tops Sauquoit Valley 60-34. Well, the third and final period of Sports Express is next. Your Utica Comets hosting the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, appropriate as we kickstart the Halloween weekend. And we stay on the ice as we check in with the UC Pioneers men's ice hockey team. Season opener is tomorrow. Stick and stay as the Express rolls along on a Friday night.
For final scores and video highlights from tonight's games, log on to WKTV.com. This is Sports Express, brought to you by the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow, GPO Federal Credit Union, Herkimer College, and Scalzo, Zogby, and Wittig Insurance.
Welcome back to Sports Express. The 3-0 Utica Comets were back at it tonight at the Adirondack Bank Center as they look to continue their perfect start against the appropriately named Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Happy Halloween, folks. The Comets found themselves down 2-0 late in the second thanks to Phantoms goals 30 seconds apart. But these Comets don't lie down. Final minute of the frame, A.J. Greer with a stretch pass ahead to Nate Schnarr on a break. He snaps it glove side to put the Comets on the board and bring them within one. That's a huge goal to shift the momentum. In the third, they build from there. Alexander Holtz, the rookie phenom, stick down, crash in the net, jams home a rebound on a shot from Chase DeLeo. We're back square at 2. Less than 3 minutes later, Nikita Ahotuk brings the fans right back to their feet with a sneaky wrister short side. Comets with their first lead of the game. Holtz would add another. Comets score 5 straight goals to win 5-2 and stay perfect this season, pushing the win streak now to 4 to start the year. Hey, college hockey is also back with the Utica College Pioneers set to open up the 2021-22 regular season in the first of a back-to-back tomorrow night against national powerhouse Adrian. The Pioneers come off a solid 8-2 shortened season, earning the top seed in the UCHC tournament, but were stunned by Elmira in a triple overtime heartbreaker in the conference semifinals. They returned 13 of their top 14 scorers, most of their defensive core, and starter Sean Dixon in goal. Among the returnees are 3 of last year's seniors, Brett Everson, Jamie Bussell, and Vaden McManus, who utilized their extra eligibility to return for a grad year, making this a highly experienced squad. Head coach Gary Heenan is in his 19th year at the helm of the program and is 2 wins away from 300. I caught up with him to get his thoughts on the eve of the opener.
I mean, a bit of a hokey season last year with the pandemic shortened season, so fans are back, the building's open, and you know, our guys are just excited to get some kind of normalcy. We're big, we're old, we're a veteran group, and just fired up to get going. We returned, you know, everybody really up front besides Connor Landergan. Now, you just say that, he was an All-American captain for us, playing the East Coast Hockey League. But we think we've got pieces to fulfill, you know, his gap in our power play, which did open up pretty electric at Oswego a couple weeks ago. So the power play should be in good shape. You know, it's just managing these guys to say, hey, it is a fresh year. I know we've had success in the past, but let's try and play humble and work hard to achieve early wins and get some momentum going early here.
Again, UC opens the season tomorrow night at 5 o'clock at home against Adrian. Well, that's going to do it, folks. Big shout out to our entire crew tonight. Tom Geis and Talha Rao out in Cortland getting soccer. Anthony Mitchell and Jason Powlis here in the area shooting football. It was a total team effort tonight. Definitely could not have done it without them. That is it for us. We'll see you back here next Friday night for another edition of Sports Express.
This has been Sports Express, brought to you by the law offices of Ricardo J. Morrow, GPO Federal Credit Union, Herkimer College, and Scalzo, Zogby, and Wittig Insurance.